Hello and welcome to Knight's Fucking Board. It's a new series I thought I'd play around with. I'm not sure how it'll work, but basically the idea behind it is, whenever I'm bored and I'm just sort of dicking around in game, I'll just start recording and show you what I'm doing. Probably completely out of context for the rest of the game, but just something to be interesting here. And today we are going to be playing, or at least taking a look at, Myst. We're playing RealMyst. This is actually the Masterpiece Edition, which came out just recently at the 20th anniversary of the game's original release. Myst and the Myst franchise has got to be one of my absolute favorites. It's a hugely nostalgic game for me. This is the game that I used to sit around the computer with my dad and my family and just sort of play together and solve all these little puzzles. And hopefully some people are aware of this franchise existing and know something about it, because the story behind it is massive. It's a complex and just incredible story that I probably can never go into enough detail about to actually explain anything in any detail. It's created by Cyan Worlds. There's two brothers called Rand and Robin Miller who came up with the idea for it and programmed it, created Cyan Worlds. Also of note, they're coming out with a new game. It's the first new game they've done in a while. It's called Abduction or something like that. It's on Kickstarter. You should go check it out if you like the Cyan Worlds games like Myst and Riven and all of the other ones. Anyways, we're about partway through this game. We're nearing the end. I'm not sure how to explain how this game works to anyone who doesn't know. Basically, here's the plot of the game itself. We woke up... Basically, you wake up with a book in front of you. You open the book, and there's a moving panel, and you press it, and you end up on this island called Myst. And it's all based around the story of the Denis, which is a story come up by Robin and Rand Miller. And without going into huge, complex detail, because you can, there's literally a compendium of books that you can read that tells the history of Denis and all of this backstory, but I won't go too far into it. Basically, Denis was a civilization that existed a couple thousand years ago or something like that. Or no, they existed up to fairly recently in the grand scheme of things, but they're a civilization that's thousands and thousands of years old. They lived in a cavern beneath the surface of the planet called Denis. It's the Denis Cavern, and they're originally from some other world, and they practice something called the art. And the art is a way of writing in a special language, in a special ink, in special books. And if you can master this art of writing, you can create linking books, bridges to other worlds. And they make a big point of pointing out that these worlds, you aren't creating these worlds by writing them, you are creating bridge to worlds that already exist. That in an infinite universe, in the vast stretches of time from the beginning of the creation of the universe to the end of the universe, any world you can potentially describe has existed at some point in the timeline. That's the background. Now, in this game, we meet like the last descendant of the Denis, a man named Atris, who's basically the last man alive who still uses the art. And he created this world. He created Myst and a bunch of other worlds that we were traveling through. But unfortunately, he has two sons who are a bit of asshole-ish. They're kind of dicks. And they've raided this Myst Island, and they've burned all of his books, and they've gone through to his linking worlds and raped and pillaged and just been really nasty in general. And they are trapped in these books. These were two books that Atris set up as a trap for anyone who tried to destroy his worlds, and unfortunately his sons, who are assholes, fell into them. And now they're trying to convince us to collect up a bunch of pages to try and complete these books so that they can escape. And I've already done 3 worlds. I've done, and this is going to be nothing to anyone who hasn't played these before, but I've done Stone Ship Age. I've done Channelwood, which is this tree. There's a book in here, and I'm mostly done with the Mechanical Age. I just have to go through and retrieve, I think it's Akinar's page. The sons' names are Cirrus and Akinar. Cirrus is all about greed, and Akinar is all about sort of bloodlust. So we'll go through, we'll show you how this works. We're going through to the Mechanical Age, and there's these lots of journals and notes and stuff you can read through to get an idea of the history of these worlds, all kinds of crazy stuff. Like this one was originally a city that sunk beneath the ocean after being attacked by some pirate ships or something like that devastated the world, and then Atreus showed up and he built this fortress to try and secure the survivors. And now we just have to find Cirrus's page. No, Akinar's page. So this is Cirrus's room, you can tell, obviously, because look, it's all full of gold and crazy stuff, and he's got a little secret room back here. We can go through and see there's all this gold and jewels that he's pillaged from this world and all the other worlds, because he's a bit of a dick. And his brother Akinar, who is fucking crazy as shit, is in this place. This is obviously his room on this age. It's all weapons and hunting material and stuff. So we'll go through here, and here's his page. He has the blue pages. So we can take this, and we'll just basically run out of here. We will just leave this age because that's all we need. I've already solved everything in this age that needs to be solved. The worlds you link to are called ages too, if that's what I keep referring to them as. This is the Mechanical Age. And we will go down here and grab the Myst book and teleport ourselves back to Myst. And then we can put this page in Akinar's book, and then he will talk to us about a bit about how crazy he is. And he's going to try and convince us that Cirrus is the bad one and that he's the good one and that we should release him. But basically, he's just going to end up being crazy and weird, probably.
My friend. Bring in the blue pages. I see. Convinced Cirrus is guilty. Pray, do not release him. He will destroy me, just as he did. Innocent bystander. I've been wrongfully tricked into imprisonment. And you have observed his unbridled lust for riches. In the 4 remaining worlds, gruesome plot. It was almost perfect. Final blow to father. You tricked him into believing that it was I who was the murderer. I didn't murder father. Bring me the remaining. Please. A liar. Full in a liar. Must not be free. The remaining blue pages from the last age of Myst. I must be free. You must free me. I cannot bear it here for eternity. Free me.
Yeah, he's totally normal. Since I'm probably not going to be doing a full playthrough of this, I will just let you know that they're both trying to fuck me over, basically. The great thing about all the Myst franchises is that there's always multiple endings to them, and basically the way these trap books work is the only way to get out of them is to trap someone else in them. So they're trying to trick me into going into the book and releasing them, and then they'll go on a fucking rampage. Now, this is the last world, I believe, that I haven't done yet. I believe it's called Selenetic or something like that. I've already done all the legwork to get it started, because there's a rather tedious little music puzzle to get the book. So, I've already solved that. See? And here's the book. Except it's not actually a book in this case, I think. You just click on this little viewer, and it'll take us to the Selenetic age. Which I have not been to in a while, so I'm not really sure what to expect here. I always remember Channelwood for some reason, because it's always the first one I always do. Oh, I remember this one now. I think this one's all about noise and music and stuff. So this could be interesting. Channelwood is a world all trees and tree houses and stuff like that. Each age kind of has a sort of a theme to it. Oh, this is going to be a pain in the butt. What do we got? All kinds of different noises. Okay, so in order to open this door, we're going to have to solve some kind of a noise puzzle. Oh. Here we go, here we go. Clock. Clock noises. And what is this? Oh. Okay. It lit up a clock. Did that do something back here? No. We know that there's a microphone that is recording the sound of the clock. So I'm sure that will come into play. Okay. What do we got here? Some whistling noise coming off of all these weird things. Ooh! There's a Cirrus page. Red page. So we will take that. Now we just have to... The Myst book is what we're really working towards now. Now that we know where the page is, we just have to find our way to the Myst book. What do we got on this one? Whoa! Okay. Well then. Press the button. That will do something. I assume that this will probably take us to that island out there. I'm guessing, maybe? Can I get down here? How do I go down? There we go. In the new, this is the new one, which gives us a flashlight. Ah! I bet those things are going to come flying out as soon as I turn this on. No. Good night. There wasn't originally a flashlight in this game, but there was lots of dark areas, so I guess that's new. Let's leave that on. And go up here. Okay, what noise do you make? Nothing. Oh, oh. Oh my god. 323.3. 19.9. Am I supposed to be aiming these specifically, I'm guessing? 15.5? Oh, because they haven't been activated? Or where am I? Oh, come on. Don't close it up. So, for some reason that one's working, but the rest of them don't seem to be. That's interesting. Some. What's going on? This doesn't seem to be doing anything. Okay, well, I I guess we'll go around and activate all the rest of the stuff and see what happens there. Back through the cavern. And up we go. Okay, race around the edge. Get us to the other places. So there's the crystal, there's the clock. That one's pointed correctly, it would look like. Clock. There's this thing, whatever this is. This must be that chasm that we saw on the little display there. Yep. Okay. Press button. Okay. Well then. That's the way out. Funky chasm. Dripping water. Okay. And there's Akinar's page, but we can only carry one at a time, so we'll stick with Cirrus for now. So, water noise. That's all of them activated, I think. I don't think I missed any. So hopefully that will get us some more options. I definitely pressed that one, right? I think I did. Yep, it's all lit up. So if that's working, that should work. The clock is activated. That one's going. Right? So how come this is the only one that shows up? It's kind of weird. Got the well. And tunnel. Which is activated, right? Activate. Maybe some need to be on, some need to be off? I don't know. It's been a very long time since I've played this last. Let's see. Back up we go. Okay. Now, what do we got? Do I just have to get this pointed in the right direction before it shows up, or what? Oh, it's actually showing me stuff. Clock. Oh, I need to get it pointed at the actual radar dish. I can probably turn off that flashlight now. Okay. So the crystal... I thought that was just a dead screen, but it's actually the horizon. It's just really grim looking. Crystals. And there's the dish on the crystals. Which is like 15.5. The well is this away somewhere. Keep it turning. There's the well. Get that all lined up. 203. So I assume these should all probably be fairly round numbers. 51.5. Yep, that looks good. Let's go this way to find the chasm. Scanning. Oh god. What is that? No, that's the well. Water, and there we go. 116 and water. I went the other way before, but that seemed to take a while, so let's go the other way. See if this gets us to the water any faster. There's that. There's the clock. There's that. Oh, oh. Back it up. 5. Sum those puppies up. Okay. Is that good? first is... Oh, I think I'm gonna have to write these down. Gotta get out the pen and paper so I can figure out the order. So, it starts with crystal, and then water, and then tunnel, and then chasm, and then clock, and then water. No, wait. Water was second. Okay. Forget water. Okay. Crystal, water, tunnel. That was it. Crystal, water, tunnel, chasm, clock. Water, chasm, clock, and crystal. Okay. All written down just like a classic old school game. The way it should be. Here we go. Let's go and solve this lock. So now we just gotta find our way back to that vault, and then it should be a simple matter of matching up noises in the correct order. So, where are we at? It should be just around this corner. Past the clock. Over here. Okay, so. Crystal. Nope. 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 Oh, there it is. Crystal. Water. There we go. Water. Tunnel. Wait. Is that the tunnel? I think that's the tunnel. Chasm. There's the chasm. And clock. There. Is that it? No, that's a pump. There it is. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So, hopefully, there should be a Myst book down here somewhere. Take us back to the island. Hello? That looks like a button. Buttons are usually good. Button. Oh my. We're going on a sub ride. It would look like. Okay. Submarining. Here we go. Open sesame. Oh, this could be bad. I think this might be a really complicated little thing. Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna have to get out my pencil and paper again. Because I'm gonna have to probably map this stupid thing out. We're not actually going underwater either. I think this is more like a minecart ride. Oh. Okay. Oh, Christ. Here we go. So, we're going to start out going north, obviously. Since I can't really do anything else. Forward! Going north. Oh, God. So we can't go north after that. Because there's a stop there. Start north, there's a stop at northwest. We can go west. That's the back the way we came. No. Look like we're going west. The only way to go. Okay, so we go north and then we go west. This is gonna be kind of tedious, I think. So, if this all gets edited out, you will know why. So we started north and ended east. Made a different noise. Started north, ended east. Oh, what a mess. At least it made a noise. So west is the way we came from. There must be somewhere else to go without this red junction. East, southeast. Southeast. We came from the east. Right, so the only way to go is southeast. I have no idea what I'm doing. It's kind of going at random at this point. Whoa, whoa, things, stuff is happening. Is this good? This must be good. Please be good. We're in a tunnel. There's a red light. Are we there? Please, God, let us be there. I think we're there. Thank God. What a mess. Let me out. Let me out. I do not want to do that again. Holy crap. Let's go. Hello? Hello? I love the music in this game. It's so good. You know what the annoying thing is? If I want to come back and get the Ekinar page, I'm probably going to have to do that all over again. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's go back to Myst. Holy shit. That was a long way to go for a page. And we have the Cirrus page now, so we can introduce you to Cirrus and his own brand of crazy. He's not quite as raving as Ekinar, but he's a little more insidious.
You finally returned. I owe you a debt of gratitude, for you have nearly released me. My name is Cirrus. I trust that from your explorations you've become convinced that my wicked brother Ekinar is guilty, and I am innocent. It is I who am wrongly imprisoned here. Imprisoned by my father. I don't know who you are, or how you came to this island, but I assume you must at least know something of the books. It was father who was a master of the books. He wrote hundreds of them, all describing and linking to the fantastic places and ages which he had discovered. The room in which you now stand was our father's library. It was here in this room, on this island named Myst, that he housed most of these books. But such a waste. By now, you have surely discovered that Ekinar has burnt and mutilated most of these books. Why? Our father was always watchful of our exploration. We grew up under his strict supervision. But when we came of age, he gave us unbridled access to the Myst books. He began to leave our adventures more and more unchecked. Unsupervised as we were, my brother began to become disturbed. He began to take more from the Myst ages than he had given. Soon he gained a twisted pleasure from the conquest and destruction of the other ages. It was horrific. This thirst for destruction. But alas, even I discovered his insanity too late. Find pattern 158 in the last book on the middle shelf. Enter it into the fireplace and bring the red page to me. Hurry. And don't touch the blue page of the green book.
Well, that will just about wrap it up for this episode of Knight's F***ing Board. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, like, subscribe, comment, tell your friends, get people watching. Myst is available on Steam right now. If this interests you, you can pick it up. It's pretty cheap, and it's a pretty cool game, as well as all the various sequels and franchise in the franchise. There's also, if there's anyone that is a fan of the Myst series, you should definitely pick up the Myst Reader. It's 3 books and 1 novel, a huge compendium. It's really great. a lot of information about the characters and the backstory. It's really cool. So, yeah, pick that up if you're interested. And until next time, good night, sweet internets.